Thank you for joining me. We're going to be looking at Eli exclusively today from the life of Samuel. Our hymn today is called I Am Not Saved. We're going to look at a few of the verses and then the chorus last.
The summer is and the dull gone, and the harvest forever past. While heedless life's earnest path I have trod, and now I'm undone at last. With the best of intentions my path I have paved, but the harvest is past and my soul is not saved. Oh, oft and this still gentle voice has encouraged my wayward heart to choose in the place of life's fleeting joy, like Mary that better part. But alas, every warning my proud heart has braved, and the summer is ended, and I am not saved. I thought there is time enough yet, and the way was so strangely bright. I dreamed not the sun was quite so near set. I woke and behold 'twas night. All the claims of the gospel, alas, I have waived, till the sheaves were all garnered, and I am not saved. 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 The harvest is and the harvest is ended, and I am not saved.
Hymns like this, frankly, are hard to sing just because it's from the perspective of the lost. But that does bring us to Eli. And so we read this passage yesterday, or considered it. The Lord tells Samuel what he's going to do, or at least say he's going to do something. He doesn't specify, but we know what's coming. Verse 12. In that day I will perform against Eli all that I have spoken concerning his house from beginning to end. For I have told him that I will judge his house forever for the iniquity which he knows, because his sons made themselves vile, and he did not restrain them. He did not restrain them. Some of the points we might make as you think about what is coming and how horrible it is. Eli had his chance. God says, I have told him that I will judge his house forever. Well, why would the Lord tell him? Why would the Lord tell him that? It's because the Lord is merciful. The Lord had given him plentiful opportunities to restrain his sons, and he had not done it. And so it's just a sad picture for Eli. And it's the same sad picture that a lot of parents have of their lives, where parents, they have these children, these adult children, and their children are just as wicked as all get out, and yet life goes on like nothing's wrong. And for Eli, as the hymn pointed out, I thought there was time enough yet. The way was so strangely bright. I dreamed not the sun was quite so near set. I woke and behold it was night. He had his chance, and those days are just about gone. What could he have said? Well, he could have said, yeah, but I did a lot of good. And he had done some good. We mentioned yesterday or the day before he had blessed Elkanah and Hannah, and he was thankful for Samuel. And he told Samuel to listen to the Lord. So he real easily could have said, yeah, but I've done a lot of good. And that's true. But in the grand scheme of things, our salvation does not hinge on how much good we've done versus how much bad we've done. That's just not how salvation works. And so my thing about it's like, well, he'd done a little good. Yeah, he because he's not restrained his family, they're causing people to hate worshiping God. He's the high priest. The sons are priests, and the things they're doing are affecting the whole nation. And it's bad. It's real bad. So did he do a little good? Yeah. Does that outweigh what he's done? Not in the Lord's eyes. And so we need to understand that. You know, we might think about ourselves, we might think about others and our family. We might say, well, I mean, they have some good traits. Are they faithful? Well, no. Are they Christians? Well, no. So we need to be realistic about things. One other thing that Elkanah could have said, or not Elkanah, pardon me, Eli. One other thing he could have said, listen, my sons are adults. They're adults. They're not my responsibility anymore. And a lot of parents have that attitude. Their children turn 18 and their children move out of the house, and they just wipe their hands of everything. I wonder what his sons were like when they were younger. I know what they were like now, and he did rebuke them, by the way. Earlier in chapter 2, he does rebuke them. They don't listen to that rebuke. What should he have done at that point? He should have seen to it that they were removed from service, one way or the other. He should have, according to the Lord, restrained them. His sons made themselves vile. He real easily could have said, that's on them, they're adults. Nope, he has a part in this. You might think about how that might be a part of a conversation when it comes to elders and their children. Oh, well, they just have to be faithful as long as they're under my roof. You ever hear that one? I wonder if Eli could have said that to the Lord. You might consider it. When it's all said and done, Eli, as the Lord says, Eli and his house are doomed forever for the iniquity which he knows, because his children made themselves vile, and he did not restrain them. It's a sad picture, isn't it? Something to think about. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good day. Join us tomorrow for another portion of our Daily Praise.